Hello and welcome to Wingin It. And we're back again here with another game from Major League Wingspan. We're still in the regular season, but we are slowly but surely getting games under our belt here. So yeah, we're jumping into another game. We're going second this time. So yeah, let's hop in and let's take a look and see what we've got in the starting hand here. Okay, we have got some very nice tucking birds, ringbill gut and ruff, both looking pretty good there. So definitely got the card access sorted. Not got any forest birds, which might be a bit of a problem. We'll take a look at the tray, and yeah, those are not the forest birds, or the forest bird singular, that we're especially excited to see. Koramako, pretty poor in total. So take a look at the bonus card. Okay, mechanical engineer is probably, I would say, in almost every starting hand, the one you want to keep, and certainly I think it's going to be the case here. So this might be quite straightforward. I think this might just be a case of play the girl, do a bit of digging, see if we can find a good forest bird. But yeah, got the rough in reserve, and to be honest, these first two end of round goals, having these two birds, and even that third one, to be honest, do a lot of drawing, do a lot of digging, have a lot of cast to tuck. We could be targeting those. So yeah, card access is sorted. And maybe the start of a wetland engine as well with the gull, but do need to try and find a bit of food access. But let's lock that in. Let's lock that in. Didn't actually look at what my opponents kept. Okay, same as me in the end. Two birds, and actually it's the same food as well. So we'll see if we get off to similar starts here or not. But yeah, all in all, I think this is not too bad. I think if you get your card access sorted first, you can use that to find some way of generating food, and yeah, hopefully that's what we can do here. The plan would definitely be to find forest bird, and all right, we've got very similar starts, it seems. Common grackle going down, so yeah, got that tucking power, but getting the egg instead of the card, so better, I would say, than this ringbill gull, but they are both pretty good. We will pay, I think, food like this. We'll keep the worm, we'll keep the nectar for that flexibility. And yeah, as I say, hopefully we can find a good forest bird. That would be the idea. Or some kind of food generator. We can get that down, get a bit of food, then get the rough. Should still have enough cards to tuck under that. Want to make sure you're maxing that out where possible each round. Get the three tucks there. So if we can do that every round, 12 points, 12 tucks. Very, very nice. So yeah, no surprise to see them drawing. We will do the same. Puffin's a nice one, maybe for later, but not quite what we want now. That is what we want now. So peaceful dove, not the food generator. In fact, complete opposite. It's a food discarder, maybe is the way you'd put it. But this is a pretty good forest bird. One I may look at just playing now. So yeah, it's a good way of getting eggs going in the forest. And I think that could be quite nice, but we're going to need to do a bit more digging. So let's go and do that. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm glad I did, because lesser whitethroats popped up. That is very, very nice indeed. We could just go all in on the teals here, but again, not a food generator, but it is an egg generator, so something to think about. And yeah, I think actually in that case, let's get rid of this diver. And yeah, we've definitely got some stuff now, so yeah, lesser whitethroat. Could just play this, keeping the nectar, keeping the worm. We've definitely got some good stuff, and they found American crow. So okay, this is a very, very baseboard looking grackle crow. I think this is a really strong opening. So yeah, they'll be able to get nectar with that. So that's strong. And yeah, we need to think about how we'd approach this. So at the very least, I need to play whitethroat, take food, play rough. I need those 3 turns, and I could just tuck everything else that I've got here. I might want a turn laying eggs, depending on the end of round situation, but of course, whitethroat will help in some respect there. But I think either way, we have an extra turn, and so I'm going to use that to draw. I'm very glad I did. Okay, so this game is swinging one way and swinging back the other. So yeah, I think probably I mean, actually, to be honest, we can just get rid of this this owl that I have no interest in. So, okay, we've got potentially the wetlands engine that we were looking for, which is very, very good. So, just got to work out the sequencing of of how I play everything here, because that is going to need a bit of care, a bit of attention, just to make sure we're doing things the right way. So, yeah, I think definitely going to be important to get the rough down. Got to get those 3 tucks this round. Potentially the white throat as well. Although there is a case to be made that when you've got blackbird, you don't need the white throat, because that will sort you for eggs. But there is potential here to get lots and lots of eggs. And I'm maybe going away from this peaceful dove. Maybe I think this is going to sort me for eggs. This is going to sort me for eggs. I'd probably rather have the food than the eggs here. So if it came to the round end now, I could definitely tuck at least 3 birds, so we're good. And yeah, they're drawing, getting some nectar. So 4 turns left. We could do white throat, food, and then rough, and then C. And if we need to lay eggs, we will. But otherwise, I think I try and get food and try and get this blackbird down. That feels sensible to me. So yeah, let's play this white throat. Play at the forest. Get that bit of food going. But we're potentially well set up here for the wetlands. So blackbird is going to be good. That's going to be scoring lots of points. It's going to ensure that we can go and draw lots and score points while we're doing that, but also do that digging, get more cards for tucking into the rough, which we definitely want. Still a little bit worried about food. That's probably my main concern right now, but we'll hopefully be able to solve that. So yeah, them having crows not a great thing here. However, does mean that I have bird feeder control, so I am able to grab this nectar here, which is definitely helpful. Oh, and okay, they're getting another strong bird, white-faced heron, so maybe use that for food, maybe just use it for the points. But we're going to play our rough here. And yeah, it seems like we won't have to lay eggs for the end of round, so I think I probably won't. I might just draw cards, because to be honest, I can't take food, because it's going to have to be nectar. Maybe something I could have thought harder about. But we can always take food. Oh, never mind. Maybe they might have saved my bacon here, because I think it is better for me to take food here. Oh, because it's the heron, of course, resetting. Of course. So they did get a fish there, and they are caching. So yeah, I think in that case, I think we take food so that we can get this blackbird down as quickly as possible. Do that in the next round. Go from there. So let's take food like so. All right. Rough tucks, I think, yeah. Maybe get rid of these 3. It's sort of tempting to want to keep hold of the dove. I think Puffin, given it's got the star nest, that could really help you out, mechanical engineer, and it's such a good bird anyway, so I think we'll keep that. See what comes up. Okay, nothing especially amazing there, but that's fine. And yeah, let's make sure we lay on the right bird. We do. On the gull, so an end of round goal win. Very nice. Thank you. Lesser white throats, and we come into the next round, and none of those birds are especially interesting, so let's get this blackbird down. And I say this is key. This is key to get this down, because it massively upgrades this engine. We're not just scoring 1 point, we're now scoring 3 with the extra tuck and the extra egg, so that's big. Getting the egg generation big as well. So yeah, we'll do that digging through this round as well. And really, we just do need to find that food generating bird. We have now got at least something in the forest, so when we do gain food, we can get at least 2 foods, so that is a start. But this is definitely the start of a good engine as well. So if they can find another tuck and lay, just more tucking birds in general, I think is what you want here. It's kind of we're both fighting for the same things. We both want that mute swan, we both want that bush tit, we both want those barn swallow, purple martin type tucking birds. So it is going to be a bit of a race in that sense. I am going to be seeing more cards each time and through the rough as well, having a bit more card cycle. So definitely hoping that I can win the race to that next tucking bird. And alright, on to our next turn here. No surprise what my opponent's doing, drawing cards. This heron though seems to be getting hits each time, but it is revealing nectar for us potentially. Could come in handy for something like this honey eater or something else, but we're going to go and just draw, dig, see what we find. And yeah, I think we've definitely got some stuff that we can get rid of, so tempting, but I think we keep digging. I think we keep digging at least until the blackbird is full. I've got no reason really to go out of my way and try and get the forest bed down until I've done that, because who knows? Who knows, maybe I keep digging and a raven appears or something like that, and then I don't want to play that forest bed. So okay, they're going for the pig power now, for a little bit more food there. So again, another reason why maybe I don't want to go and take food quite yet. And there's the bush tit. There is the bush tit that we were racing towards, so we have found it. And we're very happy. So, okay, what do we ditch? Probably, to be honest, I'm probably not going to have the food nor the space in this wetlands for great egrets, so get rid of that. I'm tempted by the Sun Eater. I'm very tempted. I've just got to work out like how logistically it would work. If I take food, play it, take food, play the bush tit, that's the rest of my 4 turns this round. So I would have to be tucking all 3 of these. Am I okay with that? I think I probably am. So yeah, I think we do that, and there's potential that we give out nectar at an inconvenient time. I mean, I would potentially look at getting this bush tit down this round for the end of round goal, but we're quite far ahead there. So unless my opponent does play that mute swan, insert other tucking bird here, then we might be okay. But yeah, I think just getting this down, I think it's just going to be more powerful. But equally, there is a case to be made to just take foods and play the bush tit. But I suppose the other side of the coin is that actually, the more birds I get down, the more eggs I can get with the white throat as well. So that's a consideration to make, and that is definitely going to, have some benefit from getting more birds down. So we will do that. We'll grab the nectar here. We are going to give away a worm, but I'm sort of okay with that. I think it's worth me grabbing 2 nectar here. Rather, I could grab the non-nectar, but then I'd be stuck. So I need to grab the nectar here. We are going to do that. And yeah, we're going to give away a little bit of nectar to them anyway. So I think this is going pretty well. This is definitely going pretty well. We're getting the stuff that we want at the right time, which I think is kind of always key. So okay, they have also got forest bed and the flycatcher going down. So yeah, let's get the honey eater down. So we are sort of going all in now. But yeah, I mean, if they did have another tucking bird, they'd have to take food and then play it, but they don't have enough eggs to do that. So I think, touch wood, don't want to jinx it, I think we are okay on that respect. So we are going to take food, and we are going to get some of the next we want. Actually, yeah, we don't, unless, do we ditch Puffin? Do we ditch Puffin? Is it worth? I think it might be worth keeping hold of Puffin. So I think we don't discard because we want to use these 3. To be honest, the Sea Eagle as a wetland play might actually work out better than Puffin. But I think we don't discard. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that, because then we can still we'll grab 1 nectar, we'll get the other nectar of the honey eater, and we can still play this bush tit. So yeah, it's just a case of if I discard now, I'm sort of committing and having to get rid of these. But is Puffin a pipe dream? I can still see a scenario where it would max out mechanical engineer and then get another bonus card. So I think I'm going to play a little bit conservatively for now and keep hold of it, because I just know that if I get rid of it, then I'll wish I still had it later. So we did have to give away a worm as well as the nectar there, which it's not ideal, but I think they're already getting plenty of worms through this flycatcher when they go and take food, so it's not quite as big of a deal. So, okay, painted bunting now going down. So maybe just to get a bit more egg access going, because I think that's the thing, is when they're drawing cards, it's gaining egg, but it's discarded egg, which is not ideal. So anyway, let's play the bush tip. So yeah, this wetlands is really coming along. It's coming along very, very nicely. So I'm kind of just waiting on one more bird to cap it off. I think this seagull, I think this would be a pretty good one to get down, if I'm honest. And it is very tempting to give up puffin for that, but yeah, there we go. They are laying eggs just to get some more down. But yeah, I think we do keep puffin. We'll get rid of that and see what else comes up. Ultimate Oriole. Quite tempting, again with a star nest, so that's going to help. And alright, whitethroat. So I think we put them in the wetlands here, and it seems a bit silly, but that's where we get the most. I know we're potentially hitting egg space problems on the blackbird and the bush tip, but I think that's okay, because I think the problem is that if I laid in the forest now, I've got to think about next round. I've got to think about where I'm going to play or use the whitethroat next round, and I think I'm going to target the forest next round. So if there's eggs there now, I'm not going to be able to do that. So let's get them in the wetlands and worry about whitethroat problems later. So another end around goal win. Looking pretty handy there. I think this one we might struggle if my opponent is just going to draw a lot. We're tucking basically everything we're drawing, so that makes things a little bit more difficult. But we could potentially be needing to throw eggs and get more cards here, so that might be something we look at. But it looks like they picked up a grebe for a bit more card draw, perhaps. And I certainly can't blame them for that. But Heron has gone from hitting to missing since I commented on it, so I'm okay with that. All right, let's draw. Let's draw and see what we find. And okay, these are not especially exciting. So do we throw? I think we don't. I think we hold off for now. And yeah, I think we just tuck some of this stuff. I don't think this pink power's going to come in handy at all. We've got another teal. I think this might be a step too far in terms of the teal egg layers. I have had some success in the past with playing both of these birds, but it's very, very tricky, and I think when I'm already getting eggs down here, it makes it almost impossible. So let's perhaps not do that here. But I think, yeah, I think I'm still happy with the star nests I've got over here. So they are still drawing. I wonder if this is maybe a good time to take food, given that there's 3 nectar. But I suppose the question is, if I'm taking 3 nectar and then getting a 4th, am I going to spend all of that? That seems unlikely. So let's just keep digging. Actually, I mean, I could spend it. I could spend nectar either on resetting the tray or on drawing more cards. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. But I think let's just keep drawing. Let's just keep drawing and seeing what comes up. So, ooh. If that came up early, I'd be a lot more interested, but it's probably a bit late now. Yeah, definitely don't want you. I don't think giving away eggs when I'm not struggling for eggs is a good idea. I think probably I'm not going to play. Actually, there's a world in which this works because they're resetting the feeder a lot and I just get a cash every time. I think it's more likely than this, actually, so let's get rid of the parrot. Ooh, flamingo. Okay. Flamingo, that is a very interesting bird. Because they are going on this wetlands. Race-breasted grosbeak. Okay, maybe not. Maybe they're moving away from the wetlands here, so let's not get too carried away. But that smells like they're about to take food, so maybe this is the time that I take food. And I think I could take food, and maybe I just play puffin. Take food, play puffin, draw cards. twice more for the end of round. I think that could potentially work. And we would have the egg space to do that. We would just about have enough, but we wouldn't fill. Or sorry, we would fill, but we wouldn't flow over. I think that makes sense. So I should actually be paying attention to my nest types. So I've got 2 cups, 2 grounds, 3 stars. I would need another cavity potentially, but we'll maybe cross that bridge later. Let's take food. Oh yeah, do I throw the card? I feel like I should, but it might hurt me for the end of round goal, so maybe I don't. Because I'm going to get the 3rd nectar here from the honey eater. I think I'm okay with giving away nectar. They've got better food access than me. Yeah, I suppose I've got to think about them. What are they going to do? 3 turns left. They probably take food, play something, draw cards. They maybe end on 4 cards. I can maybe try and end on 5. I think that's sensible. So let's do that. And go from there. So yeah, I think playing Puffin is the way here. Because I am going to want to draw cards. At the end of the round, I'm going to want to draw cards actually to get more for this rough, to be honest. I should think about that as well. So yeah, if this was like 1 round earlier. Oh, they didn't take food. Just played another bird. Okay. Interesting. They might have like rodentologists or something, given some of these birds going down. But okay, so they're not improving the wetlands. That's fine. Let's play Puffin. And who knows? Maybe we'll get bird counter. No, we'll get wildlife gardener though, so that's pretty good. We're gonna max that out with ultimate Oriole. So yeah, don't even need to be tempted by visionary leader as much as I might actually have been, given that we are going to draw cards a lot. But that was a good pickup. And yeah, already lower bound on mechanical engineers. So they are taking food here. Which kind of says they're going to play something. So I think we are okay on this end around. 74 points already is very, very strong. And yeah, we could potentially do a clean sweep actually on these end rounds, because these two are gonna fill up, and so we're gonna score points there, and potentially get some in the cup nest in the forest as well. So yeah, doing surprisingly well, I think, on some of these end round goals. So they're good. They took food. That means they're gonna play something. We are gonna draw cards. See what we find. Okay. Well, I did say that we needed another platform nest, so that might be the way. That might be the way. I think we do get rid of the flamingo now. Too late for you. I think probably too late for you as well. And actually, that is going to come very much in handy with the mechanical engineer, playing more birds, clear out the egg space more easily. So I think we just do that. I think we take cards again here, and then next round we can take food and look at playing some birds. Okay, yeah, they've definitely got some combination of like rodentologist or falconer. I'm thinking maybe omnivore as well, but there's potential for some good bonus cards over there, so we've got to watch out. But let's just draw cards and make the most of our strong engine that we've got here. So yeah, almost immaterial what we end up drawing here, because it's all just going to get tucked on this rough right about now. So yeah, I think we'll get rid of those 3. See what we find. Okay, well, ibis could be something. But alright, whitethroat will go in the forest. Very, very nice. And yeah, easy win on the end of round. We're looking strong. The tray is not, but that's fine, because we're going to go ahead and take some food. So, I think we do something like this, and maybe prep ourselves to potentially play in this ibis. Because I think, yeah, if we take the nectar now, we can double play. We can double play there, and then maybe go back to taking cards. That might work. I think that might work. 4 turns left. We do double play, take cards, take food, play another bird. I think that's how we're going to do this. So yeah, we should be okay. And yeah, we're going to max out. I think I think I was right. We're going to find out. I think I was right that doing this double play will max out the mechanical engine of bonus costs. Okay, they are pivoting to the grasslands now. Maybe some extra carts or some extra food. We're going to do our double play because we need egg space. So let's do it like this. We'll take one off here, and I guess one off here in the forest. Because yeah, ideally, whatever bird we play, I mean, if we can find a forest bird, would this work? If this was 30 centimeters or less, it would be way better because I'd be able to get eggs on here, but it's not. It's not, so it's not going to be better. But let's check. Yeah, they'll get 8 there and 7 there, so big plays. Very, very nice. And yeah, we'll draw cards and see what we get, see what comes up. I would like something better than this ibis, if possible. Kind of wishing I still had the king rub, but red knot goes down very nice over there. Let's draw. Let's draw and see what we get. Okay, none of these especially inspiring choices. Actually, do we want to? Yeah, I think we are going to be tight on cards, but I think we want to take the eggs there. So okay. I think we do take food and play a bird. It's kind of annoying, but it's gonna unlock. Maybe I can think about, depending on. I was gonna say if I get loads of nectar, I can play it in the grasslands, but the nectar's not forthcoming, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But they did take food, so they've got 1 nectar. We'll see where that gets spent. I suppose actually, maybe the nectar will be forthcoming. Let's have a look. Okay, we are getting a couple here. We are getting a couple, so we can skip that. And I think we do use this. Because they could tie. They could use the nectar to tie somewhere, but we can then use it to win back, I think. So I think this is fine to give out. I suppose what they're probably going to do is lay eggs here, actually, so it's going to get spent in this grasslands. And they'll win that anyway. So yeah, I think we'll probably end up playing this ibis in the wetlands, because I do want to make sure. That we win that nectar. So what did they do? They did lay eggs. So they didn't spend the 2 nectar though. So okay, where is that nectar getting spent? Do I gamble? I suppose I could. Yeah, if I just place in the grasslands. Think about it this way: they've got 1 turn left. If I play this in the grasslands and we're tying grasslands, they could spend it elsewhere. I'm kind of not sure where they would be spending it. But they could only flip 1 habitat. Whereas if I spent it in the wetlands, I think there's a chance that they then still win 2. So I think this is right. I'm not going to go through and count it, but I think this is right to spend the 3 nectar here, and of course take the egg off the white throw. So not the strongest play on the surface, just playing a net 4-point ibis, but it unlocks extra eggs up here in the forest. It unlocks potentially some nectar points. And I think we're winning the send around goal anyway. Given all the... Yeah, I mean, we're going to get the eggs through from the white throat as well, so that'll help out a lot. And yeah, just missing out on the rough, so maybe I could have avoided discarding a card for food somewhere. What did they do? They played a red-tailed hawk, so they did go in the forest, so yeah, there would have been no advantage to playing in the wood. So I think we finessed the nectar just about right, and 100% they've got some combination of Ornithologist and Volga that we got to watch out for, but nothing we can do about that now. We're just gonna get our teals that we can, and yeah, score some points there at the round end. So clean sweep on the end of round goals. That is always a welcome And I think we split the nectars in total. So yeah, they won in the forest. We had a tie in the grasses, but pretty close battles all through. I think there's only one nectar separating in each case. So spending your nectar wisely can get yourself some extra points there. But we'll see if those extra points are going to help us here as we jump into the final scores. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried about their bonus cards, but I am at least relieved that we had some good ones. So we are slightly behind here. But yeah, thanks to our good bonus cards, we bring it slightly back. End around goals, as I said, complete dominance there. So pulls us into the lead. Eggs, we had a good number. Thanks to Tucking Birds, thanks to the White Throat, and Tucks, of course. Both players will be strong here, but I think with the Rough, we definitely are going to pull into the lead. And with the split on Nectar, we are going to win this game with a pretty good score, 135 in the end, up against 99. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think that came together very, very nicely. Kind of just shows the power of early card draw. Having the Rough in round 1 as well is really, really nice. So being able to get lots of tucks there. Definitely drew the cards that my opponent wanted before they could. So if they got their hands on the Blackbird Bush Tip, this could have been a very, very different game. But look at their bonus cards. They 100% baited me there. No Rodentologist, no Falconer. Bit of a shame on a Closure Builder, but Forester and Diet Specialist are both very respectable bonus cards. So yeah, definitely an interesting game. I'm definitely happy with how that Wetland engine came together in the end. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. And if you want to see more games like this, we have got lots more in this regular season of Major League Wingspan. So do me a favour, hit the subscribe button, make sure you're following along. And I look forward to seeing you in another one of these videos very, very soon.